Welcome back, everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Battle Brothers, the Lone Wolf playthrough. I'm really excited for this. I want to take a quick second to say thank you to everyone who's been liking the videos, all the new subscribers. It's been really great to see so much positive feedback and excitement about this. I'm absolutely loving it. So thank you to everyone that's doing that. Also, thank you to everyone who always comes around. I appreciate that. And as a quick caveat, I also want to mention the Legends mod. I know some people were like, oh, I thought we were going to be doing Legends mod. We will be. That's going to be the next playthrough, I think, for sure. I was initially hesitant because it just kind of came out with the new DLC compatibility as soon as I was starting this, and I was concerned that there'd still be bugs and updates, and I didn't want to have a game going and have some type of bug or something crash it and kind of destroy it. I did not realize that the version that's out is not like a test version, it's like just the public version, but I still wanted to give it some time just in case there were some kinks in the matter. Well, that's why we're not doing it. I also learned though that the new DLC starts are in there too, so we could be doing this with the new mod, or the Legends mod I should say, which would be really cool. But unfortunately we're not. We have vanilla with mods, other mods, quality of life mods, which still isn't that bad. But let's go ahead and rest. We still have some repairing to do from our last glorious battle. It's a little bit of health, a lot of other gear to repair. We'll head out there and see what kind of trouble we can find. Looks like there's some right here. Oh yeah, get in there. Thugs and raiders? You're talking my style. I'm gonna come up there and just chop that guy's head off because I don't like him. But I am confident and stunned. It's always amazing how good I am at dodging when stunned. Better make it count. Oh, you missed your stun. Can't touch this. He's too fatigued. I see what you're trying to do. You're gonna try to stun me again. Ah, plain and simple. Another 900 experience. Fantastic. Fantastic. Some crowns. Beautiful. They did do some damage to me though. Not pleased about that. I don't know if the boar spear is really worth repairing, but we'll try it. We'll sell some of these other tools. I really like Group Infesta, to be perfectly honest. I feel like there's a high concentration of thieves in this area. No, we don't need any trouble, little lady. I'm looking to pretty much just keep getting stronger and get experience at this point. Get my defenses up more. And just grow into a monster. Other than that, it's going to be famed gear, which we're just going to be tavern hunting for rumors. I think is going to be the best way, or stumbling upon them in stores. We have a fair amount of money, so we should be able to do that. These are always interesting fights. I'm still missing some armor. Doesn't really make a difference if they jump me or not. It's not like if they ambush me, my whole team's gonna be caught off guard. It's still gonna just be me standing in a spot. You're paying me 800 crowns to fight 5 of them? Come here. I know there'll probably be more spawning, but 5 doesn't seem like very much. It's a really nice spot. Don't you net me. Oh. Decreased damage, you can really feel it. Oh, you jerk. Must have bled to death. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. He didn't leave my zone of attack. I think he just bled to death. So the scaling is really silly for this. Now I know I left it at beginner, and now I kind of regret doing it. And I wondered if I would. I wondered if once I got through the initial, wow, Kate Code of Scales. Once I got through the initial like rough part of level 1 through 11, that if I would have wished I could have made the difficulty harder. But I was watching Hillholm, my buddy, play this the other day on the stream, and I was having a really good start going. He's like, contract for Rebnex. I was like, you can do this. You got this. I feel really bad because it totally did not go well for him. It's a free 500 gold. There's no way in hell I'm going to wear that. It's at 36 fatigue. That's the same as this. I have 300 and has 240. Those decayed things, man. They're so fatigue heavy. Let's buy this. But just in that, now he was playing, I want to say it was expert difficulty, which is by and large much different than the difficulty I'm playing on, but very early in the game he had, I want to say it was like 7 or 8 was the starting number. But since he had a team of people, it makes, I think that's one of the things that makes the big difference. And he was on day probably like 10 or so. How many brothers you have makes a big difference. Once again, though, I wish I was on kind of a harder difficulty, and I could know for sure. Let's see what's going on here. I'd like to make it up north. It's a bay, yeah, what are we looking for? The deserted tower, somewhere to the region of Druid's Grove. Long way to the west. There's a lot of oddly dangerous things to the west. I've noticed before, goblins and the such. My gear is pretty much repaired. Let's just go. That they all make me nervous. And I'm still not used to the pause on spotting new enemies mod. Many raiders. I think we're gonna get distracted here. I think we're gonna make a quick pit stop on this journey. Say hello to some new friends. You took my spot. Take back. We'll have to settle for this one, I suppose. Oh, come on. I ended my turn instead of hitting space because I didn't think you would fly all the way across the map. Joke's on me. We'll do our double up combo here. You two want to run. I'm not going to let that happen. I don't care if he gets that high ground. That was emotionally important to me that he got his head chopped off. Nah, we'll just wait. We'll give him a fighting chance. And then he really wanted that high ground. Sometimes it's nice to give him that high ground if you think you can bait him to it. They're almost 1,000 experience. We're filling up our cart quite quickly, which is strange to me. I imagine he's just pulling all that by himself. Sure, you could say he has a donkey or something. Nah, he's soloing it. Another 2,500 before we can level again. How's our armor look? Did they even touch me? Nope. Let's go say hello to their many raider friends at the tramp camp, which is hilarious to me. I find that quite enjoyable. What's this look like? I'm probably just gonna go up there and fight him. You're a raider, really. He just didn't look like he had the raider composition, if you know what I mean. Where's your sixth friend at? Wow, that went really poorly for them very quickly. There he is. You gonna 1v1 me, bro? Don't recommend it. You didn't even bring a helmet. There's another 1,000 experience. Some loot to sell. 350 crowns. Otherwise, a little disappointing. I always hope for that really amazing gear. One time I had like some epic armor drop on like day 10 that nobody could wear. Never again will such a thing happen to me. Never again. What else? We'll repair you. Definitely you. These 3 things right here, or I should say these 2 things, so worth repairing and selling. We're going to make a boatload of money whenever we get to town and sell a lot of this stuff. They are worth so much. Druid's Grove to the west. Alright, stay focused. It's probably up here. Druid's Grove looks like the woods. Some goblin skirmishers. I am not interested in that. They have knives. Imagine soon someone's gonna shrats. It's just 2 of them. That's all it takes to most likely kick my ass. Well, at least we know where they are. God, if it was just 1. But they will do so much damage to you. And once you get a couple injuries, you're done. I know the big thing you get from strats are shields, which obviously we're not interested in. They're really nice shields. But the other thing that you can get... there's 3 things, I think. But I know one of them is something that makes light your armor later. That could be of some use to us, but I'm not super interested in that. I don't think it would do me that much good. I don't think this is worth risking our life for. I guess is what I'm getting at. It would be very, very interesting. 40 crowns to the south. Of course, where the strats are. Where I just was. They're still chasing me, those little bastards. It's so hard to spot something in these damn woods. Spotted this. Mini orc berserkers. Ooh. Just don't think we're equipped to fight that either. We got a lot of map over here to explore. Well, we know it's not within this circle. It's probably around here somewhere. I doubt it's this far. Druid's Grove could go down here, but I'm skeptical. It's most likely just right here where those strats are. I have a feeling we might be spending a long time. Good thing I have 200 some food. Desert Towers, look for it exactly where it is. It's just southwest of here. Okay, we'll try southwest of here. Any day now we're gonna find it, I'm sure. There it is. Deserted Towers, huh? So tempted to go fight that. It's on the verge of what I know is safe and comfortable for us, and I'm... Stay the hell away from me, shots. We're gonna hit this point eventually where I need to take risks, because a level 2 is only gonna make me so much stronger. Once we have a better weapon, we need to go down here. That will allow us to fight bigger and better things, especially depending on what it is weapon we're finding. But for the most part, you know, we're only going to get incrementally stronger than this until we're talking like hitting level 30, right? Aside from that, when we'll be pretty godly. I'm concerned there's going to be a lot of grinding, of fighting basically raiders over and over again, which isn't bad. By any means, a group of raiders usually gets us about 1,000 experience. That's pretty intense for the pushovers that they are, really. I wouldn't mind just kind of raiding bandit camps. But it's gonna involve finding them, for one. Ooh, you guys want to buy wood, huh? Not really. It's not a crazy great price. Whatever, we'll sell it to you anyways. What else? Do you have anything interesting? Antidote? Not really. No, that's all boring. Any good rumors? Dead people shuffling around. Heard of ruins of Star Keep. Haunted. Yeah. You keep telling me about that place. It's something new. Well, we can entertain ourselves with this. Where are we going? Filmuz? I mean, if I'm going there anyway, sure, but it's not the direction I'm heading yet. About 3 days to the nope. 3 days is all I needed to see to go, I want to head north and go to the capital up there. They have an armory, they have a weaponsmith, and they're a big town, so they should buy some of this gear that I've been repairing for more money. Otherwise, not super interested in Windfall, but that's what they're offering me currently. And possibly new rumors. So let's organize our stuff here. Decent prices on those things. Decent. 300 a piece there, 400 there. The boar spears, I don't know if they were worth repairing. Actually, those maces didn't really seem worth it either. These flails, though, definitely are. These could be selling for a lot more. I think their economy must be kind of crappy right now. 500 for that. Fantastic. Here we are, looking very close to 400,000 crowns. I don't even really need to buy the tools. Certainly don't need to buy the food. Tell me you got something good for me. No. At first I thought this was like, oh, that looks different. It's just a new item. I'm just dumb. How about here? No, that's okay. This is a really cool looking helmet. It does not compare to our helmet. But it is really cool looking. Rumors. Jobs over there. Starlight Keep. To the southwest of here. That place I just said. You just called it Starlight Keep to the southwest of here. Ah, hold on now. Way here. Hidden off the road in the snow along northeast of Windfall. That is something new we haven't heard about. My guess is it's gonna be up here. Probably past one of these towns. But that's okay. Let's go explore it a little. I'm weary about moving around at night. For what I hope are obvious reasons. A reaver, huh? We should be able to do that. Let's climb this. Let's see what else is going on. This is pretty... it's not that far off. The new barbarians making me nervous. If it was a raider, I'd be like, who cares, right? But of course, a reaver makes me very nervous. I was gonna say, where's the reaver? That's it right there. So, here's my one complaint. Adrenaline shouldn't let them go before me if I use mine first. Because what did I just use mine for? Literally nothing. Yeah, that was very easy. I was worked up over nothing. Which is good to hear. It's good to hear. I'm perfectly okay with that. Well, how much damage did they do to me? Not much in the slightest. It's kind of just self-repair out here. We'll look for other things. Okay. That looks like a big camp with many chosen. Alright, I'm not interested in fighting many chosen. I'm not really interested in fighting a chosen. I mean like one-on-one. I haven't seen them. But I imagine they are, hello. A cave amidst a sea of snow and rock. A thick gate of icicles keeps your interest well stayed. Well, okay. What could possibly go wrong? You discover a cave in the ice with a mall shielded by a gate of thick icicles. Looking through the icy bars, you find the cave quickly declines into a steep slope and toward what may be an underground riverbank that has long since frozen. Something is huddled beside it, hitting the ice with a pickaxe over and over again. The wind whistles as it grates against the teeth of the cave. You call out to the huddled man, but there's no response. It will take some time to chop through this thick ice and get in there. Fortunately, one of the sellswords reports that there may be a rear entrance. There's always a rear entrance. It's just blocked. Stay focused. It is blocked just as well, but a strong enough man just might be able to squeeze through and face any dangers within. And you just gotta head Absurdum the Phoenix. You can take him. I don't like where that's going. Absurdum the Phoenix heads off while you and the rest work on the front of the cave. You knock a few of the thick icicles out, then you see into the cave with better eyes. Just as you do, Phoenix Absurdum comes tumbling down an adjacent slope and lands right in the middle of the cave and slides across the frozen river, rides up its embankment. He hops on his feet and dusts himself off with a childish grin. In a flash, the huddled man slams the pickaxe into the ice with unhindered power, and shards splinter from side to side, one side of the embankment to the other. The clank of the metal in the shattered ice reverberates as though lightning itself has struck. You now can finally see the stranger. He is a barbarian, shelled in broken armor, and rattles as he moves. The icy walls mirror his steps, shattering his presence all around the cave in transient sheens. Jittery and juddering, his walk is seemingly going backwards despite his advance through his shadow, true self, and his flesh, the afterimage. Despite being in a cave, his voice echoes, not at all. An interloper in my mist. A mere moment from the mist. These things I shall not miss. Oh, he rhymes. He approaches the sellsword like a cold spider unfurling from its trapdoor. You see that his face is half frozen and where his smile squeezes across, the half that could still be called flesh. I long to leave this body, my dear fighter. Will you help guide me out of here into something higher? You can take him. Oh, it's a fight. Shit. Well, oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Is he undead? Can I poison him? Shit. Didn't think there would actually be a fight from any of these locations. Oh god, he's chopping me up good. Come on, Absurdum, you got this. Oh. 300 experience is all I get for that? God. That was stressful. I get a chilling cutter, which is kind of a shame. This massive and exceptionally well-crafted warblade is covered with runes, decorations that are typical for barbarians tribes of the north. It's a two-handed cleaver. Does a fair amount of damage. It ignores half of armor, which I got to experience firsthand. It's pretty good. Would I use it over my axe, though? I doubt it. Now unless it has some other special abilities. Which it might. It's worth a crap ton of money. Well, that was all very interesting and frightening. I hope to never have to do that again. Compared to the axe, 40%, so I only get 9 extra ignore armor, which really isn't much. I mean, there are times you want cleavers, right, over an axe. I don't know if a lone playthrough would be one of them, but 76 to 101. Yeah, this is still really more damage. With cleaver mastery, I imagine it would be quite deadly. I mean, 20 bleed a turn. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's pretty intense. Let's just see how it looks on us. Other than damn sexy. No new abilities. You can swing it twice though, which is kind of nice. You do get the 2 stacks. I'm not saying never. It's kind of a shame to get it on this guy. Oh, there's more. Good. I can stop panicking. Absurdum the Phoenix cuts the madman down. His chest armor shatters and flies off his body. Chunks of plate spinning and warbling into the air, and yet tethering together by some strange blue tendrils. Your men finally break through the icy cavern entrance and slide. God, I hope this isn't supposed to be my entire team coming down here to fight more people. Your men finally break through the icy cavern's entrance and slide down the declination. Absurdum the Phoenix is quite alright, not least smuggling as he sheaths his weapon. Sheath an axe. Just a crazy fuck, Captain. You crouch beside the body. Ice contorts half the flesh, twisting to its nubs of black. And what isn't frozen is flaked by a strangely sparkling rime. Despite his grisly state, the madman died with a grin on his face. The eyes are bright blue, and you see yourself in their gaze. A faceless silhouette. And then a color slowly slips away. Not like you've seen before, but as though someone were dragging a curtain through a window, slowly sucking all the color into the sockets. The corpse grins at you, but you refuse to believe that is what you saw. One of the mercenaries picks up the madman's bizarre armor and holds it at length. What do you figure of this? Oh. The plates dangle from one another by some strange blue gelatin, and the insides of the metal slats are coated in bubbling, twirling blues as though they work of some celestial blacksmith. It's cool to the touch and gives beneath the slightest push of your finger. You've never seen or felt anything like it, but the armor itself currently in an unstable state. You have to goop an armor put in your inventory. Scour the cave for more goods, which there are none. Before you leave the cave, you glance at the corpse one last time. You think you saw it move again, but surely it's the cold of the frozen north. It's playing tricks on you. This is a lot of emotion for me. I'm so afraid I'm gonna get attacked again. But we got some sweet armor, it sounds like. I think we're gonna have to repair it or something. There's gonna have to be another event somewhere. Sadly. But this sounds like it could be really epic, legendary armor, which would be awesome. I don't even know what it would do. I know nothing about any of the DLC-like additions. But it's gotta be good. As you depart the cave, a northerner covered in bear fur stands across the company. He looks at you, and then the cave entrance. He asks, "Do you speak the southern or native tongue?" Keeping your guard, you confirm the former. He nods. "And what did you see in that cave? Did you see it?" You tell him you found nothing, only a madman. The stranger smirks. A madman. A madman. That is what you think you saw? It is within us all to speak warily of the unnatural, but not within us to recognize when nature herself takes a step back. Horrors are easier said than seen. That was no ordinary man, you fool. But the Ijirok? Not good at Nordic names. A transient spirit that shifts from one vessel to another. No one really knows what it looks like. The whole world is simply a series of masks, and it will happily go from one to the other, usually taking the shape of animals, sometimes a man if he is so weak. It is a being of absolute malice. It cannot be killed. No, it sees death, even owns it as entertainment. It resembles those who escape it. It resembles those who wishes to play with. I pray you've a face worth forgetting. You put your hand on the pommel of your sword and tell him whatever mysticisms and myth-making he's got left, he can keep to himself. You saw the madman in the cave, and that's all he was, a man. The stranger nods again and backs off. As you wish, and may you travel well. This armor though? Yeah, so it's nothing to it yet. The broken remains of a heavy barbarian armor covered in ritual runes. It's unusual like this. You can feel that there's something special about it. Perhaps there's some way to mend it. I don't know what that's going to entail, but I hope we find it soon. Holy crap. Well, we're at the 30-minute mark, and that's one hell of a way to end the episode. That was a lot of excitement for me. Whew. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I am. Please let me know your thoughts. I'm on the fence. If you know what to do with this armor, I think I'd rather you not tell me. I don't know if I'll ever stumble upon it on my own. I wasn't really expecting to stumble upon this, so it's hard to say, but I'm assuming that if we repair it, which might mean more fights or something, I don't know, then that would be incredible for us, but it's hard to say. Regardless, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you guys again soon. Take care.